Hi everybody, my name is Jan Dufour and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. I am going to make this cute little gift card for you. It doesn't open anywhere else, just right here. It's very simple to make and very quick. I'll show you an alternative and a different way to do this. This was made with a die, as I'll show you in a minute, but you can also do it by hand. All right, let me put this aside. Business. If you're on YouTube and you want the project sheet, which is something that has the picture and all of the directions and cutting, you need to go to my website, which is stampmesilly.com. If you have any questions, if you don't have a demonstrator and would like a free catalog, you can email me at jandufour@yahoo.com. If there's anything here you want to order directly from me on my online store, it's jandufour.stampinup.net. All right. I'll put that away. We'll get started. The first thing is you need a base card. I use the Basic White Thick so that it's got a little bit more support, although you'll be putting some cardstock on it, so it does get pretty sturdy anyway, but that's what I did. And then this piece is 8 by... I'm looking for my measurements. Dun-dun-dun. I lost it. Oh goodness. It can't be that difficult. Oh, 8 by 2 7/8. It's staring me in the face. Scored at 4. So we can go ahead and turn that around. Use your bone folder. You probably want to use the bone folder when you make the card too. So you might as well get that out if you have it. If not, a ruler or credit card, something that you can rub. Even your fingernail will work a little bit. You want that folded in half. And then I wanted to show you, we're using some DSP. It's called Sentimental Christmas, I think. Hang on. It is called, yeah, Sentimental Christmas, yeah. And it's the one that Stampin' Up! Donates $3 for every package that you purchase. I think we're doing feeding, giving food to the people that are underserved. Why I wanted to point it out is if you have a piece of DSP and it has a definite pattern on it, although sometimes it's easier if you don't use a pattern, try to center up something. I left that in there so you could see. Let me take the die off now. So that you have a cute little picture when you fold it up into the gift card. So I'll show you how that works. We fold it. The die actually already scores it, so you don't even have to do that when you are making this. It puts them in there. Whoops, it puts them in there, but I didn't follow it. Hang on. There we go. And then again, like I said, you'll probably want to use your bone folder so you can burnish. And this fits right inside here. We add a little bit of glue. Gives you the ability to move it around, and you'll see it's very pretty because it's folded at a 45-degree angle and it comes together like a picture frame. It's very impressive. If you have the die set, let me show it to you after I get this glued down, is actually called Pocket Thoughts, and it's in our annual catalog, so it's still available through April. I think it comes out May 1st, so you can check it on your catalog if you have one. I tend to put it down a little bit further than maybe you would normally if you were trying to center this. I want to have a little extra space at the top because after this dries, I'm going to slip in a card as the gift. Okay, on the top of it, we have a piece, and all of these measurements, again, are on the project sheet, so you don't have to necessarily write them down. But this DSP is 2 5/8 by 3 3/4. And again, if you can, I slice the 12 by 12 down on the size 2 5/8, and then I kind of figure out where do I have a cute picture. So I do waste a little bit of it But come on, you have a 12 by 12 and there's 2 sheets this every kind. They have a double up, so you can make lots of these and pay attention to getting a little scene in front of you. I'll show you the next one doesn't even have any DSP. Okay, so there you go. That's it. Then you have a piece of plain DSP. This is Pretty Peacock, in case you didn't know what color it was. It's 2 1/4 by 4. So we'll put that on the left-hand side. We are just peeking about 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and this side too. And when you do that, it will allow you to do the same measurement on the other side. So we'll go ahead and put the flap on. And you'll notice, I'll show it to you in a second when after I put this down. To give it my borders. There we go. We hold it down. I'll open it up and show you. There's a little divot, a little pinch point, a little thumb notch. I'm not sure what we call it, but anyway, there's a space that allows the person who's getting the gift card. Actually, I do it like this so they can see. It slides right in there and they'll know right away what it is. And then you want to, I'm going to take this out because I'll forget, and this one's actually a live one. There's something to it. Then you take the punch, and the one we're using is Heartfelt Hexagon. You can use any die, any punch, any sentiment. You get to choose. You're the boss of it. But I decided to use this one. There we go. It was confusing me for a minute. And it's still confusing me. This is angled weird. What happened? Okay, there we go. I got it. No, I'm not having a heart attack. I have not lost my mind. Oh, well, no, I take that back. I may have lost my mind. Pretty Peacock. And we're going to stamp the sentiment. And it happens that Christmas is the longest word. And it doesn't really fit centered because part of it's cut off. But that works out okay because we're going to set this down. And then we're going to put a really pretty gem on here. Let me get this out of the way so I don't stick my fingers in it. It's called Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock. It's hard to say. And I don't know if you can see it, but there is gold, I don't know what do they call it? Foiled. There's gold foiling. You can't see it on the camera on these, although it's there. You can see it a little bit better on the green. Let me see if I can get that to center. Anyway, it's really pretty. So we're going to use, I take your pick tool, and I used a big one. Sometimes, it's hard to use the big one somewhere, because sometimes you're just tucking it in, but this will take a big one. So I put it right there in the middle of the bottom part, so that makes it even out. I'll put this aside. I like to put my tools away while I work because then I can find them again. And we need some dimensionals. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be going in the mail. So if it was not going on the mail, I would probably only do 4. But because I'm pretty sure it's going in the mail, I'm going to do 2 in the middle as well. That just keeps it from getting kind of crushed. But then I have to take off all these little things. I think I've told you, the weirdest place I've found it so far is in my bath, my shower. In the bottom of my shower. It must have been, I don't know, on my foot or something. It's just like, they're everywhere. They multiply, they have static, and so they just like fly around. It's so fun to chase these down. But anyway, they're worth it. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the center. And there you have it. Now, I am going to show you real quick the same card, different colorway, but not using, as you can see, any DSP, and not using the die cut. So we have our basic flat card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. The measurements are all the same. This is the left-hand panel. I'll put that on here. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to put this on the top because, well, actually, let me stamp it first. So I decided I was going to maybe color this one. And I took out my Memento black stamp pad, and it has gone for a walk. Oh, there it is. So I decided, well, it would be fun if I used these really cute Christmas friends. There's a moose and a bear and an owl, a little mouse. Sayings are cute. So I decided, since I don't, quote, have DSP, that's the premise we're going on here, because we don't always have what we see, and you don't have to order everything you see. Use what you got. I know that's probably not bad for business, or is probably bad for business, but I don't care. I really think you should be able to get by with some things sometimes. Sometimes you have to have it, but there you have it. I'm not going to color it online in the video just because it's going to take a while. It won't really take a while, but the video is already long because I've already made a card. So I try to respect your time and how much download time it takes and all that other stuff. But basically, so this is on here. And we're going to put this on the side. We're still going to punch out the sentiment. So we're going to put that here. Isn't he cute? I loved him. I'm from northern Maine, so I kind of lived with moose all my life. You have to be careful. They're not mean or anything except during September and October. And they're looking for their mate. That's not necessarily a good time to be playing with them. But anyway, let me get rid of the color. And we'll put it in black so it matches the moose. There we go. And then I'm going to show you how to make a pocket card or pocket gift card holder for inside without having the die. The die is very convenient. It's very quick. It does the scoring for you. It's lovely to have. But if you don't have it and you want to make one, the die set comes with 3 different sizes. A little one. I don't know if this is actually an A2. Let me see. Does it make an A2? No, it's not really big enough for an A2. So it's a big one, but not big enough for that. But it's real fun to be able to, and I think I'm going to use green because I'm going to use the green when I color him in. So it's not really going to be sticking out the way it looks like right now because I am, well, get the wrong side of it. There we go. So it doesn't look like it matches, but it'll match once I get them on there. I'm not going to put that up because I am going to do some coloring on it too. All right, so talk about the pocket card. So here is, I'm going to need that. So here is a piece of cardstock, and it is, let's see, 3 by 3 3/8. And the scoring is done at 2 3/4. Then you rotate it 180 and do 2 3/4 again. And then on the bottom end, you do a 1/4. I usually put it, actually, I usually put this against it. So you're really doing it at 3 1/2. So you're not trying to get right in the corner of your scoring tool. Then you do the same thing. And I'm going to go ahead and fold it and burnish it before I do the other part so that you can see it better. All right, so we've turned in all 3 sides, but you'll remember that on the die cut, we had a nice 45-degree angle. So we're going to go for it. We're basically, you don't want to cut the corner out. So you're just to the right of where those 2 lines meet. And you do the same thing here. about 45 degrees. That'll work. And then you'll also want to take off a little bit, and the amount is not important. It just keeps it, you know, you could angle it more, but it's not necessary. This is just to keep it so you can't see it from here. And then for the tab that's inside, you know, you can use a circle punch. If you have a smaller circle punch, that works good. I'm going to go ahead and use this oval. Just look, you can use your star. There's all kinds of different ways you can do it. I'm going to use this part of it, and I'm just going to slide that in, and I'm just kind of looking to see, not that deep obviously, but to see if it's sort of centered, kind of centered, and that's good. Good job. I got a piece right on top of me. But anyway, so there you have it. You've made your I'm going to burnish it one more time before I glue, or burnish it for the first time. Maybe I can't remember if I did this already. All right, and it meets up at almost a 45-degree angle. I did pretty good. It doesn't matter though. You just want the ends to be curved in a little bit. And then you put a little bit of glue. This is December, right? Not quite right at Christmas, but Christmas is coming up quickly. I've made bunches of gifts, and you know, we had a little bit of snow and cold weather, so it's kind of in the jolly mood. We don't normally get really cold weather here in Louisville, especially at this time of year, but oftentimes we're in t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts. But it's very cold here. The weather has been very strange, and that's okay. So here you have the little pocket. Now, if you want, again, you can either put DSP on it like you did on the other one, or if you're into doing a little bit of coloring, we'll put, I think this is the first time I use this stamp. So I am going to stamp on a scrap piece of paper to see. Yep, we're good. Sometimes, you know, there's oils on it when you haven't used it yet. So, and I'm just going to put the little owl right here because he's cute too. There you go. And then I'll color those instead of having the DSP. If you have any questions, again, please contact me at jandufour@yahoo.com. If you want to leave a comment down below, please do. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And consider subscribing. I post once a week on Wednesdays. I had a little debacle a couple weeks ago, but anyway, I usually post once a week. I've been doing it for years, and I had a problem. Once a week, unless there's a flash sale like free shipping or some other crazy deal that Stampin' Up's doing, then I will send out, I don't even do it by email. I just do a notification on YouTube and my website so that you don't get on a list somewhere. There you have it. I hope you enjoy it. And if you are not celebrating Christmas, you can turn this into a birthday card. You can, whatever you're celebrating, you can make this gift card holder with whatever you like on the top, and it becomes instantaneously something that you can give money for, which is fun. Thanks. Bye.